I think this is going to be my home for the night. And I can see the higher peaks back here with a possible route to hike farther back. Here it is. This is my zone for the night. I can't tell you how happy I am to be here. I came up here on my adventure bike, and when I got here, I looked around and I said, this is my life. This is my life, just to hit the road, wander up into some wild area and be free. Fantastic. And it's so rewarding now because I've worked hard all winter again this year for this freedom. It's the Cascade Trekker on the scene again. You'll notice coming up the forest road, there were no trees, kind of an arid setting, and slowly and surely I got into the fir forest, the pine trees, which is my favorite place to be. It's the Challis National Forest, about 100 miles from my new living location, Idaho Falls. I'm now living in Idaho. This is 100 miles just about to get here, and probably maybe the closest place to be with some big mountains. And we're talking about 11,000 foot peaks, you know, within maybe 1.5 miles this way. Here's one nice addition to my setup this summer. These are Chase Harper panniers. They're vintage panniers. I had a pair maybe 15 or 20 years ago, maybe even more, 25. And so I purchased these for a little over $100, and they were in nearly mint condition. And so what this allows is for me to put heavier things, more things, to stretch my period out in the wild areas. For instance, this period I will include 2 locations, and also I won't have to carry everything in the bag, which is possible, but it's really heavy. Not only do I have to provide for myself, I have to provide for the motorcycle. So we have grapefruits, motor oil, chain lube, fix-a-flat, and an air pump. What a great night right here. Peaceful. There hasn't been anyone driving through here this morning. It's got to be 10:30, 11 already. And the bugs weren't bad at all. Just a few mosquitoes this morning. And my plan is to relocate. There's a feeder creek up this draw back here. I'll move the motorcycle just into those trees back there, lock it up, and hopefully find some trees for shade further back up this feeder creek draw. And real close there's some big mountains to try and hike up. But before that, We're going to take a commercial break. We're going to send a shout out to the Life Quest Urban Outreach Center in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and Jerry Bishop. Thank you guys for your support and faith and prayers. Here's my approach. You can see the mountains here, over there, and this rough track I'll follow back. It's gonna curl around that way, and there's definitely trees back there for some shade, and already the clouds are building over here. Not sure what we're gonna get. I guess I need to know if the water continues up this canyon here. This is where the track goes, because I'll need water. And this is a pretty big flow here. I might look at the map. And this is also a good place to see what kind of animals are around. There's some big hoof prints in here. Elk, most likely. There's more. Alright, let's figure it out. So what's left of this track looks like it just crosses the creek left and right. Well, I still have a trail to follow, and I'm getting up here. You can see the distant mountains. I'm getting a good workout, and here this slope comes down. Got some big trees. See the mountains here. I'll be looking for a camp spot soon. I've come up quite a ways from the creek, but it's down here, and my guess is I'll get closer to it back this way. Nice breezes. See some bigger clouds. Not back here yet. Yeah. Here it is. Clearings, meadows. It looks like a big cirque caldera right here. And I've just been edging away from the water, which is down here. I can hear it, and I can see it way back there. And this is gonna probably break loose and make some water here in a little while. But I'm gonna look for a camp spot I'm pretty exhausted right now, and it's a shame it's not close to the water, and I doubt there's any water back here. One reason for being out in the open and not down tucked into the forest is tonight is the full moon. It's the buck moon here on July 3rd. And it's only 10 or 15 more steps, but I'm looking at this right here. Completely shaded, grassy, pine needles. I doubt I'll find anything better. I guess so. And it's a nice kind of a sheltered location. It's kind of in a little gully in case we do get some thunder strikes. And look here, it's just my luck. This is cow crap zone and bone zone. It's gonna be the spot. There it is. It's perfect. It's just gonna be perfect. And now the part that I'm now looking forward to is going down for this water. Gotta do it. Here it's a sage plateau, and that hiking trail, I can still kind of follow it up here, but it just doesn't get used. But we're up in elevation. This peak behind me, it's 11,100, I think. So this is probably 9,500 feet easily. And I went down and got my water. Water from these mountains, the White Knob Mountains, and water is fabulous. Tomorrow I have a plan to climb up to this one here. It's an easy hike along that ridgeline. I'll just need to find out where it connects. There's one coming down this way, but I'm not sure if it connected. And I'm just dying to get up to the top here to see all the surrounding mountain ranges. So I followed this draw, and there's water higher up. I've got it in my head just to climb up this now, since I came all the way over here. This is kicking my butt. And this scree rock surface is really slick. I've got no backpack, no water. I'm just carrying this camera very carefully. So I'm checking out this route I want to take, and I notice on the flank there's a bunch of light colored splotches, and I zoomed in with my camera, took a picture and zoomed in again. It's a herd of mountain goats up there, And now it makes me reconsider whether I want to go up there and disturb them tomorrow. Easily. I've climbed 1,000 feet. I can see that trail in the sage flat. And it has to go up this way, the easy way through these moraines. And this here is my reward, the top. It's good. And I can see the distant mountain ranges now. Lost River mountain range, Lemhi Mountains, most likely. And we got these close. I'll try to zoom in on the sheep now. When the sun is done shining on them, they'll be invisible. Yeah, that's what happens. I start on what I think is going to be like a 10-minute walk, turns into an hour and a half, and I'm 1,000 feet up, and you know, it's probably a 2-mile round trip, and I'm parched. But I better get going back now. Okay, this is day 3 of this journey. Still with the White Nub mountain range, still in the same location. And I'm going to stay firmly planted right here all day, except for any excursions I might take, which I just got back from getting water again. If you can believe, I went through 3.5 liters in less than 24 hours. I was so thirsty coming back from that hike. We did have a visitor early on. It was a deer in here that snorted and took off running. The full moon was very low on the horizon. I kept looking for it to rise. Kept looking for it to rise. And I was kind of dozing off. And then I saw it like a beacon shining through these trees, and I popped up all excited. And it just kind of slowly crept way, way down low, as opposed to the sun and its path coming this way. It's been quite chilly up here, but quite acceptable. Almost a continual breeze, and I'm almost preparing for a downfall of rain, which really the only problem at all to exist with that would be the motorcycle ride out on a really damp and slick forest road.